guys, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Business. I'm your host, Anna, where I bring you business owners and entrepreneurs who give you the real insight of what goes on behind owning and maintaining a successful business. Today, we have a special guest here today. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Naika, known as Finessed.
Okay. So, I'm glad to have you here today. So,
Thank
without
you,
further
thank
ado,
you.
I'm going to ask you some questions. But, we got to open a little bottle so we can,
Okay,
get
okay,
the mood going. But I'm going to let you do the honors of opening it.
okay,
If
no
you will.
problem.
All right, bet. So, we're not gonna shake it because we're not gonna do all of that on camera. It's gonna be everywhere, so we're gonna keep it simple. Oh my god. Okay. That's good. That's good. All right, we good. All right, we good, guys. We good. Thank you. All right. So first question, Naika. Tell us a little bit about Nay Finesse. Is Nay Finesse or Knife Finesse?
Finesse.
Knife Finesse. So what made you want to become a hairstylist and how long have you been in the hair industry?
Okay, so long story short, I became a hairstylist because I was in college. I went to John Jay. I worked two jobs. I was working at Sweet Green and Wendy's.
Mhm.
And long story short, I got fired from both my jobs
Yeah.
literally like a week apart. And I'm so used to, being independent, having my own job. So I'm just like, damn, I got no money. Like, I need money. But
Mhm.
around that time, like, I was always doing my own hair. And everybody used to be like, oh my God, Naika, your hair is so nice. Like, do my hair, do my hair.
Mhm.
But my personality wasn't very people pleasing. Like, I wasn't one to, yeah, like, I didn't want people in my face. I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't see me taking clients or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm still, like, I'm applying to McDonald's, Taco Bell, everywhere. And nobody's getting back to me. So mom was like, yo, Naika, honestly speaking, do something hair related. Like, you
Mhm.
know how to do hair. You do your own hair really well. So, like, figure something out. So I'm like, you know what? I started off as a colorist because I'm like, all right, they could just drop off their hair. I don't got to
Okay.
communicate. I don't got to be face
Yeah.
to face with
Yeah.
nobody. So,
You was just
yeah,
trying to avoid all contact with these.
literally. Because I'm like, if anybody step on my
Mhm.
toes, it's
Yeah.
not going to go well. So I'm like, all right. So I started out as a colorist. I did that for like a year.
Mhm.
And that went well. That went really well. But then it was like sometime I came to a point where sometimes you don't see the full potential of the color until it's installed. You get
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like you'll look at the bundles and be like,
Yeah.
eh,
Until
until
it's
it's
on
in.
you, it's like, all right, hold on.
Right.
Okay.
So I end up getting encountering a couple clients like, oh, this not what I want. I don't like it. But then I'm like, just get it installed first. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you still don't like it, then I'll fix it. But it was like they'll get it installed and be like, oh nah, I fuck with this.
Yeah.
Oh, can I curse on
No,
this?
you
I'm so
good. You
sorry.
good.
Ooh, I
No, you're good.
apologize.
You're good. You're good.
So yeah, so that's how I end up gradually becoming a hairstylist.
Okay.
So I started off sophomore year in college. So I've been in the game for 5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love that.
5 years.
All right. So, what type of hairstyles and services do you specialize in? Are there specific techniques or trends that you personally feel comfortable with?
So right now I do anything wig related, extension related. So the clip-ins, the sew-ins. I just learned how to do tape-ins.
Okay.
Um
That's a big thing going on right now with
Yeah, the natural hair girlies. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they eating me up. Like they be like, Naika, I love the wigs and all, but I'm trying to give my hair a break. Like, can you give me a leave out sewing, 2-part sewing,
Mhm.
give me some clip-ins, some tape-ins. And I just feel like now when it like trends really is whatever's trending on TikTok. Like
Yeah.
I hate that the generation that we're in, everything is social media based. So you
Yeah.
have to be on top of the trends. Like if you want to be relevant, you have to be on top
Yeah.
of the trends. So I just always on TikTok and social media, see
Mhm.
what's trending. One thing I can say, a hairstylist that I don't want to say look up to, but that's my homie. Like I go
Yeah.
on her page for inspiration. Is Chastity Autumn. So
Okay.
whatever little thing that she on, I'm like, yo, I gotta get on that
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
or whatever, because she already got the cloud. She like the
Mhm.
girls love her. So I'm like, all right, if she doing it, then I should definitely do it too.
Yeah.
So I definitely look on her page for some inspo
Okay.
to see what I can learn or do
Yeah,
next.
like a little inspiration, basically.
Yes,
All right, I
yes,
love that.
yes.
Okay, so what sets your approach to hairstyling apart from others in the hair industry? Do you feel like you are competition to others in the same field?
Um, I'm gonna toot my own horn and say yeah.
All right,
I'm
as
gonna
you
say
should.
I'm gonna say yeah. Only because a lot of these hairstylists are pandemic hairstylists.
Mhm.
No shade to that. Like
What
I
is that
get it.
supposed to mean? Explain that a little.
They we was on a lockdown.
Mhm.
There was no money, and everybody wanted quick cash, so everybody went to start up a business.
Okay.
And I feel like I started before the pandemic.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
So yeah, I've been started before. So I feel like when you started during the pandemic, it was really on some like I'm not doing this because I love it. I'm doing this
Yeah.
because I'm looking for money.
Okay. So
So
it's not a passion, it's more like a hustle.
yes,
Okay.
and that's how I differ from them because you can tell who's doing it for the money and
Yeah.
and who's doing it because they really want to do it.
Okay.
Um, because yeah, you could just see how they treat their clients or the work that they give out or just how like little stuff that could have just been prevented is
Mhm.
not prevented because just like well I got my money or I kept your deposit so
Mhm.
I could care less like I got my ends and they don't care about the client.
Yeah.
And I feel like with me I try my hardest, I go above and beyond to make sure that client is
Mhm.
satisfied.
That's good. So how is your retention rate with clients? Do you get a lot of repeated clients?
Oh,
Do
they
they
all come back.
All right.
They all come back. They all come back.
Okay. And
They all come
what
back.
makes like a good retention rate?
um So I know for the most well, I probably started it this year, but I provide snacks.
Mhm.
I talk to my clients, even if I don't know you from a hole in the wall, first
Yeah.
time, start off with a little conversation or whatever. If I see your mood is down, like I'll try to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then one thing I do too, I don't play music in my studio. I have a show going on. I'm into like action, crime, or whatever. So I always
Okay.
have a show going on. 9 times out of 10, whatever I'm watching, they're watching as well,
Okay.
or everybody talking about it on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah.
oh shoot, I was watching this too. So we relate to that.
Mhm.
And then while I'm doing it here, I'll ask you like, well, have you had this style before? Do you know how to maintain it? So I'll always give tips.
Mhm.
I now also sell products. So like I have bonnets, I have elastic bands. So
Oh,
if
okay.
if you're a first timer, I'll be like, oh, here's a free bonnet or here's a
Yeah.
free this.
Oh,
Like
that's
I
good.
like to give out little free because I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, she gave me a free elastic
Like
band.
that
Or
makes them want to come back. Yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
then I just started a loyalty program. So I have loyalty cards.
Okay.
So if you've been with me for 3 or more appointments, you get a loyalty card and you get benefits from that as well.
Mm.
Um yeah, I just try to I do a lot of discounts. I do a lot of stuff for free because
Yeah.
I just feel like times is hard. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. We all want to be cute. We want to get everything done,
Yeah.
but female maintenance
Yeah.
is expensive.
Please, because
And as much as I need and one thing I told myself too, as much as I need my bills paid, I did say I wanted to be an affordable hairstylist. No matter what, I don't care what's trending. I don't care if somebody else is charging $300 for something.
Mhm.
I want it to be affordable. And I just feel like where I live at, the people that I cater to,
Mhm.
that's not in their bracket.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh well, she's charging $300, so I should do it too.
Mhm.
Nah, the point of me starting up Knife Finessed was to be affordable.
Okay.
So I think that's why a lot of my clients come back as well too, because one thing about it, you're not paying 200 plus for something that's not gonna
Yeah.
last. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And another good retention rate I have too is y'all wigs is not coming off.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
wigs,
Okay.
the wigs is not coming off. Like
Good.
I get a lot of clients, they came back, they be like, oh, my wig lasted for 3 months.
3 months?
3 months, 3 weeks.
I've never.
And I
had a
just
wig
be
last
like,
so long.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. As long as you take care of your wig
Mhm.
is going to last.
Okay. How do you take care of a wig for that long? Like, what makes it? You know.
Your touch-ups, you have to upkeep it.
Mhm.
If you're one that sweats a lot, make sure you tie it down. If you're going to the gym, tie it down.
Mhm.
Don't One thing about a wig, and don't play with it.
Yeah.
After your stylist did it and you like how it's done, don't tamper with it. Like leave it alone. Don't go fixing your baby hairs, especially if you don't know nothing about hair.
Oh, that's the next part, baby hair.
Don't go touching up nothing. If anything, ask the stylist, like, hey, what did you use? Like, instead of you using your own products,
Mhm.
what did you use? Or just ask your stylist, like, how can I do it, instead of you trying to try to figure it out yourself. Because,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how everything go left. No makeup. Do not cake up the lace.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
leave
okay.
the lace alone. Because once you cake it up, that's mad buildup.
Yeah.
You're sweating. That's mad oils under the lace. So eventually, the glue is not going to last no more.
Yeah.
So as long as you keep that area clean,
Mhm.
you'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll be fine. And don't play with it.
Yeah, I
Don't
gotta
play
take
with it.
notes because
Yeah, don't play with it.
I'll be seeing wigs lifting like the next day, the week after.
Oh no, I blame the stylist. I'm not gonna lie. I blame this because it's the products that you use too. Like
Mhm.
one thing about it, having a business, you have to invest in your products. Like
Definitely.
if you have glue A is $50, but glue B is $10,
Mhm.
you're gonna be like, oh no, I'm gonna take glue B because it's $10. But it's like glue B is only gonna last you 2 to 3 days.
Exactly.
Whereas glue A, yeah, it's $50, but that has a better retention rate. So it's
Exactly.
like you have to be willing to sacrifice and put that bread into your business to invest in something that's going to work for you and your clients.
Okay. So okay, investment is a big thing. I see. All right.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
Okay. So how was your support system? Like, do you have enough support right now than you did in the beginning?
Um, I for the most part, yeah. For the most part, yeah. One thing I am very grateful for, my mom and my dad, they were full on. They was like, "Okay, you want to do hair? Um, cool." My mom is Haitian, my dad is from St. Thomas, and I am grateful that they're not real like strict West Indian parents.
Yeah.
Like they're very like, listen, you're a good kid, you're in school, the grades is good. If that's what you want to do it. But my mother did say just you started in college, I still need you to finish college. Like
Yeah.
still come back home with that degree. But if this is what you want to do, this is what you want to do. As far as my grandparents now, you know, they're more traditional and they was looking at me like, that's not a job and you go to John Jay. I need you to come out and be a lawyer. You over here playing in hair. What is that going to do for you? And of course, that was very, very discouraging. But me and my mom, we locked in and ain't no switching up. So once my mom give me that okay,
Yeah. It's like
I
whatever,
could have
whatever,
1,000
whatever.
people behind me saying no, no, no. My mama told me yes.
Yeah.
And that was all I needed. Once my mother gave me that okay, and my dad also gave her that okay, it was just like I didn't care. When it came to my friends, I could say a lot of my friends, because they supported me. Like, they let me do chicken scratch on their head.
Oh, my God.
If it was anything that I said, yo, I wanted to try out or X, Y, and Z, they was all like, Naika, I'm here this weekend.
That's good.
Or like, Naika, I got box braids right now, but I'll take them out and we could do it. And I fuck with those girls. I'm not cool with them girls no more, but I fuck with them because I just feel like if it wasn't
for them, you wouldn't.
Yeah, because one thing about it too, when I first started, like I was finessing the shit out of my head. But it's like that's my head. When it came to other, you got different people's head shapes and different textures, and this person is oily, this person sweats a lot. It's just so many. So I'm like, when it came to doing other people's hair, it was giving chicken scratch at first. I'm not gonna lie, but because I had friends,
like pictures of your old work.
Oh, I do.
Okay, we gonna start that here.
Yeah, I do. And when I look at it, I be like, wow, I came a long way. I came a long way. But yeah, I think my support system is even greater now. Like I've had people like, you may not know me, but I've been following you for a minute and we locked in. Like I like anything you drop or anything you got going on, like I support you all the way. And I'm very grateful for that.
So how do you define support? Like real support, genuine support?
Genuine support to me is a like, a comment, a share. If I post like a little, like I want a little feedback, give me that feedback.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? What I don't like is you may, not to say that I'm struggling, or you may see me asking a question and you might know the answer to it, and I know you know the answer to it, and you just sitting there watching me fumble.
You feel like they what is the word? Like they hindering?
Yeah. Like they know it.
Yeah.
And it's like they want to be up there and still let you be down there. So it's like, yeah, I know Naika want to know this. But because I know if I tell her, she might be above me or we on the same level, I'm not going to tell her.
So did you have somebody helping you in the beginning? Like, how did you learn to do hair? Like, did you just like...
Well, my mom always did my hair. So I watched my mom. I had a friend that did hair. So I'm a visual learner, so I was around hair a lot. So it caught on quick. It caught on quick, and it was like I was doing my own hair. I'm on YouTube. TikTok wasn't out then, but I'm on YouTube. I'm asking my mom how to do certain stuff. So yeah. Okay. That was pretty much it. But as I started and like, started getting like, friends or associates, people in the same business as me, like I've seen them legit, like I would ask them like, yo, how you do X, Y, and Z? And they would dead ass tell me like, oh, I don't know. And I would turn around and see them doing what I asked.
The same thing that you asked.
Like, oh, okay.
How do you feel about that? Those type of people?
Oh, salty as hell. I was salty. I was dead salty. But I'm like, listen, it's going to be a time where you're going to ask me for help.
And I'll be like,
and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same exact thing. And I sat patiently and I waited. Because I'm like, it's going to be a time where you're going to need me. You're going to need me. You're going to need me and I'm going to say no.
This is why they say don't burn your bridges, because you go ahead and
Yeah, because I
stay the
just feel
owner,
like I think my biggest issue when I first started too was people don't like to see you win. Or if they see potential in you, they see you as a threat.
Okay.
That was my issue. When I first started doing hair, it was a lot of now you want to do hair. I was doing hair first,
Oh.
X, Y, and Z. You trying to take my clientele. And it's just like it's a million people in this world. You're gonna
Doing the same
service
thing,
all
literally.
you're not gonna be able to service a million people.
Yeah.
I'm confused. And then at the time, me and that particular person, we weren't even doing the same things. She was doing sewings.
Okay.
I wasn't even touching a needle and thread. Like I didn't even know what a needle and thread looked like.
Okay.
I'm doing wig and stores and coloring. What's the issue?
Yeah.
But it's because you saw that I was a threat. That was, and I'm like, all right, I see it. I'm gonna let you have that one. But when my time come and I do shine, I ain't need you.
Exactly.
And I'm actually happy for the people that did turn their back on me, because it's like you turned your back on me thinking that I was gonna fail, and I didn't.
Yeah.
And even if I did, I'm not gonna let nobody know that I failed. You get what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be 10 toes down, regardless.
As you should be. Have you ever been discouraged in, like, bringing up into this whole hair?
Oh, all day, every day.
Okay.
All day, every day. Because I just feel like with this society and generation that we're in, following is a big thing. Like, if you don't have a certain amount of followers, niggas is looking right past your page. And
that's so true. Oh my
they are looking right past your page. So I just felt like at the time I was below 10K. And it was a little hard. Like I would legit like hear girls snickering like, oh yeah, nah, she don't got that much following. So that just means like she's not getting booked or her work is not good. But it's like my work speaks for itself. Like I'm posting unfiltered pictures. You get what I'm saying? I'm posting tutorials from beginning to end, and you're seeing it unfiltered. But because I don't have the following, you're not going. Yeah. Okay. So that discouraged me a lot. Like it really did. Especially the days where like I got 5 clients this day, 2 clients this day. It's like, damn, why I got 2 clients this day? Like why I couldn't keep on the 5. So it do be discouraging at one time, at a point in time. But it's just like, you just got to keep going. Yeah. You got to, because I had to learn, like, you're going to have those days. Like, you're not going to have 10s all day, every day. You're going to have slow days. You're going to have up days. You're going to have people that's looking at you like, yeah, she, and then I work from home. So you're going to have people talking about, oh yeah, she worked from home. She not getting booked because she can't afford a studio, or she can't afford this and she can't afford that because she's working from home or whatever. And they think I don't be hearing, but I be hearing. But it's just like, it do be discouraging. But it's like, I know the vision. I know the bigger picture. I know my goal. And I'm not going to let none of that bother me. Yeah.
Because you're still big anyway, so.
That part.
Like, so, okay, you did say you're home based. How was it being home based? Have you ever worked in like a studio, a salon?
Okay, I have worked in a salon. Okay. It was only for 2 days though. Damn. Because I work from home and all the power on my block, like legit mid-client, the power went out. Yeah. This was Valentine's Day weekend.
When was this?
This was last year.
Okay.
Valentine's Day weekend. And I think I had like 10 clients that day. And I was like on client number 3, the power went out. So I'm like, so the client looking at me, I'm looking at her. And I'm like, oh my God. So I have a lot of friends who like got studios and rent out spaces. So I'm calling up everybody. I'm like, yo, I need a chair. I need a chair. I need a chair. So one of my homegirls ended up calling me back. She's like, yo, come right now, $100 a day. I'm like, bet. Like, I don't care. I'm coming. So for those 2 days, I hated it.
Why?
I don't like working in a salon. I don't like working around people because it was very much. It was like the environment just wasn't it for me. Like, by the time I got to client number 6, them girls in there was still on client number 1.
Oh, dang. So you was like...
Yeah, to the point where my homegirl was like, yo, I want you to come work in this shop. Like, because I feel like by you being here, it's going to make these other girls...
It's gonna, yeah.
But I'm like, no, them other girls is going to make me slow down. Because, like, they're in there talking, legit. Their client is in the chair and, like, they just in the back snickering, talking, now plucking, bleaching the wig. Whole time, I had all my clients' wigs already in the bag, already plucked, bleached, styled, and everything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I was just like, yeah, I don't like this environment. Like, had it been an environment where it was other girls as, I don't want to say as quick as me because I get it.
Same, like, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
And then I just be hearing stories about, girls touching your stuff and X, Y, and Z. So I always wanted like that intimate space. So when it came from working out, my parents finally gave me that okay. I started off in my bedroom. But then my bedroom was getting small, and I just didn't like the chair here and my bed right here. I didn't want people to know where I lay my head at.
Okay.
Then I moved to my living room, but then my living room is like my family's like safe haven. Like, you know, everyone's home from school and work. Everybody want to be in the living room. But now that Naika's like the finance in the living room, now everybody trapped in their bedroom.
Yeah.
And I have 2 younger brothers. And around that time, I don't know why, but I was getting a lot of stripper clients.
What?
No offense to my stripper clients. I love them. I love them girls. Okay. But they're booking me late and they're booking me in their uniform.
Oh God.
And we know what their uniform is.
We know.
I live with my mother and my father, and I got 2 brothers. So when they say no, it's no.
Yeah.
So you come into my house half dressed at the like late at night.
The wee hours of the night, like
yeah, it wasn't working for me. Like, you know, now you got my brothers, they want to sit in the living room.
Yeah, they want to be like, hold on, what's going on here?
Yeah, like they excited. And my mom was legit handing them robes at the door.
Are you serious?
Yeah. My mom was legit handing them robes at the door.
Because you got to respect her house, too.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this not going to work. This not going to work. So I live in a family house. So eventually my dad was like, listen, I see that you really like this. And I see that the girls is coming. Okay. We're going to give you the basement.
Wow.
So I'm like, wait, hold on. Y'all giving me the basement? Like, oh, y'all fuck with me.
That's some real support, though.
I was like, wait, y'all giving me the basement? So I'm like, I got to pay for this? They like, no, you live here. Why would you have to pay for this? Like, this is yours or whatever. So, of course, first started, money was still tight. So I'm like, listen, y'all gonna have to furnish this. They like, oh yeah, no, we knew that though.
Okay.
And like legit next day, mad Amazon packages. I got the chair, I got the mirror, I got the everything. Like they told me like, Naika, this is what you want. We see like they seen how legit I'm going to bed late at night plucking wigs and everything was wigs. And they was like, nah, you really like this. And I was still in college, by the way. So it's like, I'm still doing my schoolwork, still going to college, still doing hair.
That well?
I was.
Okay.
I actually was. And then eventually I ended up getting a job at a community center like 2 blocks from my house. Mm-hmm. I was cool with them too. So I'm legit at work doing wigs.
Okay.
Like you're walking into the community center. Yeah. The first person you see is me. Uh-huh. I have a wig laid out on my lap. I'm like, oh, hey, what you in here for? Oh, we're going to play basketball. No problem. I signed them in and I go back to plucking.
Wow.
So my father, he's not in tune with like the trends and what's going on or whatever. But when he was like, yo, Naika, how much money you make like in a good week? I told him. He like, nah, I'm gonna invest in you. Like, let me know what you need and I'm gonna do it. Because it's like, I like you like this. Yeah, like you like this is not just like a little hobby and then eventually you're gonna say you don't want to do this no more. Yeah. He's like, I see that you really like this. So we're gonna make it happen. And 5 years later,
here we are.
Yeah. Here we are. So thank you, Dad.
That's good.
Thank you, Dad.
So support is a big thing basically when starting a business.
It is. Cause I had what, $2 to my name? I ain't have no money. Yeah. I ain't have no money. I quit both my freaking jobs. And boy, back then, what was minimum wage? Probably like $12, $13. Yeah. And then, you know, back then too, I'm not thinking about, oh yeah, I'm about to start a business. So all the money I was making, I'm buying sneakers, I'm buying bundles, I'm buying True Religion. I'm not thinking like, oh, let's invest my money. So when that time came and I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. I ain't have no money. So I'm like, Mom, Dad.
Yeah.
This is the vision. This is how much I need. Okay. What we gonna work with? And eventually, of course, well, not of course, because but just so that I can be disciplined, it was on some like, all right, I'm about to give you 10K. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give you this amount of time to give me back the 10K.
Okay. Like
that was to give me my discipline. Like, all right, if you want to start a business, like, yeah, right now, this is all wigs, but it's more behind that. Like, it's more finances and, you know, money management behind that. And I'm glad that my dad did that. Because at first I'm like, why my dad want to give me, like, I got to pay you back? Huh? But then now it's like, I'm glad you did that. Yeah. Because that's like me asking a bank for a loan.
Yeah.
This is not a gift. Mm-hmm. This is not, oh yeah, here, Naika, we don't know you, but here's $50K.
Yeah.
No, that teaches you this like over, and then too, it's quick and fast money, but you have to save to buy back the product or do X, Y, and Z. You don't know what you may need.
Yeah.
So I definitely do thank both my mom and my dad, because if it was not for them, I would probably have been, because I went to John Jay. I majored in criminology, so I probably would have been a cop right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you still trying to pursue a career?
I am.
Your degree?
I am. Only because I'm one person. Once I put my mind to something, I gotta see it through.
Yeah.
And I feel like before here, middle school, high school, it was I want to be in the FBI, I want to be a cop, I want to do this, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, I finished it. I got my degree. Now what? It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
And that's just not me. I'm like, I went to college for 4 years to learn something.
Yeah.
And yes, I love my business. I love my clients. But we gotta get back to that. Like, I'm not wasting them 4 years because those was hard 4 years. Okay,
Yeah.
college, a business, COVID.
Oh my
That was hard. That was hard. So I made it through, and I have to still see it through. So I got my little timeline in my head.
Okay.
I know when I gotta execute certain stuff. I know my deadlines. But yeah, we gonna touch base on that.
All right, we probably gonna retrack like later on and see what.
Nah, facts. Like, where Naika at? 5 years.
We gotta bring her back on the show. Like,
I'll be back.
take a drink because you was talking all this time.
Take a drink.
All right, so being that you have a lot of clientele, you said, like, what's your average you get a week of clients?
20.
20. That's not bad. Okay, so the people want to know, have you ever sent that "Hey boo" text?
No.
Really?
I work from home. Where I'm going?
Listen, they be over there like, "Hey boo," what they be saying? Oh, I can't do your hair today. Then they be at a party, or they be over here. So, but all your 5 years, you've never sent that text? Wow. So y'all know who to book.
I've never sent that text, and that's why a lot of people. And I was so shocked to find this out. The girls actually seek home-based clients. I mean, home-based service providers.
Why you think that?
They like the intimacy, and then 2, you're not really getting no "Hey boo, hey love" text. So they don't gotta leave their house to clock into like, bro. You in your house already.
Okay.
And then one thing about me, I do be outside. I like parties. I like my girls' times, and I like to hang out. But money still got to be made.
Exactly.
I need money to go outside and hang out and party and all this extra. So it's like, I'm gonna go out, come back home at 5 a.m. and still wake up for my 10 a.m. client. Like, I don't like them other girls. I don't.
So what do you think about those people that do send those texts? Because I know a lot of people be complaining. Like, I see people, like, what is it? Like, they have the raw reviews page.
Right.
And you see a whole bunch of these stylists.
I just feel like you knew you was going out. So you could have just blocked, like, bro, we all use Acuity. You can block off your calendar. You get what I'm saying? And even if it's one of those, like, last minute events, do not get blackout drunk. Don't get so drunk to the point where you cannot wake up the next morning to service. Because, like, you don't know why that client's getting their hair done. You know if it's their birthday. You don't know if it's a freaking funeral. You don't know if, even if they just wanted to be pampered. So freaking what? They're putting money in your pocket. Like, they, out of the million and thousand of stylists that they had, they went and chose you.
Exactly.
The least you could have did was freaking show up.
Yeah.
And if you knew you wasn't, let them know in enough time so that they can find somebody else. Because you know the girls be booked up.
Yeah, of course.
And then you know the girls got squeezing fees. So now I got to pay extra to find somebody else because you chose to go outside and not wake up the next morning.
Yeah. So
don't let me catch you outside.
Oh my God. So how do you balance your personal life around doing hair?
Oh, it's hard. My friends said they hate me. They hate me. They hate me. But I still show up. I still show up. And it's so funny because my mom, my dad, my friends, Naika, you don't sleep. You don't sleep. You don't sleep. You don't sleep. And I don't. But it's just like, I gotta work and I gotta show up for my friends because I don't want my friends to feel like, oh, you know, now you too good for us or you too busy or whatever the case may be. And like, I like a good time too. Like, my mother raised me like to the point, she raised me in this way where it was like, listen, the bills is always gonna be there. The memories isn't.
Exactly.
Have fun.
That's exactly how I always look at it. With any job,
have fun.
Work, like,
have fun. And it's like the money that I'm making too, I don't want to work. And so now I freaking catch a stroke or whatever because of all this work, and now I can't even spend the money that I made. So it's just like, oh, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna go to my parties. I'm gonna go on my vacations. I'm gonna go to freaking happy hour, but I'm still gonna get the work done. If I have to lose some sleep, wake up extra early, whatever, I'm gonna do it.
I love that. You're so dedicated in what you do.
I love what I do. I'm not gonna lie. I love what I do. I really do.
Okay.
I really do.
That's good. So how do you go about making sure your installs last? Does the glue matter? I know you did bring
The
that up with
glue
the 10 and the
does
50.
matter. Yes, the
Okay.
glue definitely does matter. So when I first started, everybody was using like bolt hold or whatever, but the bolt hold wasn't doing it for me.
Not yet.
And then eventually, I missed the part. When I first started, I was always looking at Erica J's. She was like big on YouTube, so I was always looking at her install videos or whatever. And then she ended up coming out with a glue, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna start using her glue. I use it on myself. I use it on my mom. I sweat a lot. My mom sweat a lot. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use it on us first
To see.
before I use it on anybody else. Then I have a friend who has sensitive skin. So I'm like, right now, I'm going to use it on her. We all had a great retention. I think it was like 2 weeks at the time. So I'm like, yeah, bet. I'm going to start using this on my clients. And I used that glue for like a good 2 years faithfully. And then one day she like switched up. I don't know what she did, but that glue was not gluing no more.
Oh
like,
my God.
I would put the glue on the lace and it started turning green.
Green?
Why the glue turning green?
I ain't never hear of glue turning green before.
Why is the glue turning green? So I'm like, so now I'll put the lace down. It's like a green, like it will dry away, but it's like,
It's a little
as a client, I'm sitting in a chair and I see my hairline looking green.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
looking
right,
up at the girl like,
I ain't getting out this chair till you fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So eventually, so after that, I'm like, yo, I got to do my research. So that's one thing about it. I just feel like whatever career or whatever you into, you need to follow and surround yourself with people in that same career.
Okay.
So my Instagram is full of hairstylists, wig people, whatever. So, everyone else is coming out with their glues too. So I would just, follow certain people. I'll watch their videos, watch their stuff videos. And of course, they be having like them retention videos where they like
put they put it there to glue. I saw one, this girl had the thing attached to a truck, and I'm like, hold on.
Oh, but here's this. Okay. So the glue that I use now, you know what got me? She installed her wig, and this was probably like 2 weeks, same wig install. She is pulling an 85-inch flat. She tied an 85-inch flat screen TV to her wig, and she's legit running in the park.
With the wig still attached?
Yes.
Who is that?
Touched by Misty. I said, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, oh, wait. If you could pull you're running with a TV behind you and your wig is still on, bet. Her next video, she was pulling a brick. I said, nah. Her marketing is amazing. Like, what? Like,
the
what?
marketing plays a big part.
I'm like, what? So now I end up buying her glue. I tried it out. And at that time too, because I'm trying out a glue too, I was like, it don't make no sense for me to charge full price for my installs and then this wig actually comes up because I don't know this girl's retention. So for that month that I was trying out her glues, bro, my installs was like 50% off because I'm just like, God forbid this wig comes up.
Yeah.
I would hate for somebody to text me and be like, listen, I paid X, Y, and Z and my wig came up in 2 days.
Okay.
So I was just like, you know what? Being that I'm trying something out, I'm gonna do everything discounted.
I noticed that's really good what you do because you don't like just price gauge because of this. You like trying it out. So I'm like, okay, let me just do this and that.
Because I just feel like the day when someone does come and be like X, Y, and Z, I can back it up and be like, well, no, because ABC.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I just feel like when you're trying something out, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get a rash. I don't know if this is good on sensitive skin. I don't know if this is X, Y. So I'm like, you know what? Just to avoid that, because I just feel like if things do go left, I paid $50 for this install, so they're not gonna complain. Whereas if they paid $100, it's like, damn, I paid $100 for my wig to last one day. Oh, nah, I'm texting this girl. I want my money back.
But then
so that's how I looked at it. So yeah, your glue is important. When it comes to wig installs, your glue is important. Okay. And your maintenance is important. Like a lot of people like to suffocate their lace in an elastic band. I am here to tell you, do not suffocate your lace in an elastic band.
What are we supposed to use? Because
do not suffocate it you can wear your elastic band, but don't suffocate it. Like you know how like y'all wear it from when y'all wake up to when y'all go to bed. No, do not do it's still your skin. It gotta breathe. You get what I'm saying? But a new trick that I did learn is pantyhose. So like the stockings that we wear. So you see how it's mesh, right? Okay. So the mesh material allows your hairline to still breathe, whereas the elastic band, that material, it's so thick. So like when you start to sweat and all that, it just stays right there. Yeah. Now that's mad build up on your lace, and that's what makes your lace come up. So I tell all my clients now, you can still buy your band. Yeah. Cause like when you're going to sleep, you can wear your band, but like if you wanna secure your lace throughout the day, or like if you're doing something that's gonna make you sweat, so if you're going to the gym, you're going for your run, you're gonna sweat, wear the pantyhose instead of the elastic band. So I just tell my clients to alternate with that. Okay. And get a good melting spray. Cause one thing about it, you're gonna have something that's gonna lift.
Okay.
It's bound to happen. If you have a good melting spray, you spray whatever lifted
What
or
is
whatever.
a good melting spray?
So I use the Eben melting spray.
Okay.
But not the Eben that's in a can.
Okay.
They have, it's legit says melting spray on the bottle. Like melting spray and holding spray is two different things.
What is the difference?
So the Eben in the can is holding. So holding spray is what you use for like your curls to last.
Oh, okay. Like
not for
Oh, okay.
Whereas melting, you want it to melt back down.
Let's write this down, guys.
Okay, yeah. So melting spray and holding spray is two different things. Okay. You use holding spray to like add volume to your hair or to make a style last, whereas melting spray is actually going to melt whatever you want to melt and back into place. So it has a stronger hold. So like when people want like a glueless install, they'll use like a melting spray instead of a holding spray.
And it doesn't peel or
no,
does it?
No. Whereas holding spray, it will turn white because how you're using it, that's not what it was meant for.
That's not what it...
Whereas when you use a melting spray, it's still tacky, but it's meant to melt whatever you want in place. So it's not going to turn white. But yeah, I use the Eben melting spray. It's really good. Okay. And if you have like, if you follow like, a lot of these hairstylists too, like, you know, they're all coming out with their own glues and melting sprays or whatever. So if you follow, if there's like a hairstylist that you do like, oh yeah, I fuck with her, whatever, their melting sprays are really good too. Okay. Like Touched by Misty has a melting spray. Yeah. Amazing. She actually has a sale right now. Really? Oh my God. I bought like 10 glues and they was like...
Is it like big bottles or it's like...
No, her big bottle was actually on sale for $45. I bought like 5 of those, and then the little bottles that was $25.
How long does those bottles last you? Like the big ones?
The big ones can last me a month. Okay. The little ones last me a week.
A week? Oh, because you got like 20 clients.
Yeah. So that's why I just always buy like any glue I buy, I just buy the big ones. I don't got time for the little ones.
Yeah. It's like bulk, basically.
Yeah.
It's better to get it in bulk.
If they could fucking sell their glue in like, you know, like the big Elmer's glue
yes,
jars.
I was thinking
I would love that. Like,
it's easier too. I already know. So has there ever been a hairstyle you knew wouldn't fit a client? Did you tell them or did you try your best to accommodate them?
So when I first started, I would legit be like, that's not cute. Like, that's not going to look good on you. And when I first said that, I was in the living room. That's when I was still upstairs. And my mom was like, Naika, you can't tell her that.
Like, did you really just say it just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Honesty is the best.
Yeah, I told her like, and then I looked at it like, listen, this is bad, ugly. I'm about to do it. And then she going to go outside and say, nah, finesse.
Exactly.
And I know it's ugly. You know it's ugly. He know it's ugly.
They gonna be
so
like,
so I'm not. Yeah. So I legit told her that, and then like before she could even say what she was gonna say, my mom was like, Naika, you can't tell her that. Like she's paying her.
Oh, she told you that while you was there.
My mother?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. My mother puts me in my. She don't care who's around. My mother's gonna put me in my place. She was like, Naika, she paid. Like this is what she paid for, so you have to do what she wants. Okay. So I'm like, I guess. But then the client was like, okay, why don't you like it? So I'm like, okay, show me your birthday dress. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was on some like she was wearing yellow and she wanted her hair to be pink.
Okay. Because now she wanted to do pink lemonade.
And then you're dark skinned.
Oh, yeah.
So, you get what I'm saying? You want to be outside. Like, and I love my dark skinned girls. I want all my dark skinned girls to do color, but it was just like, make it make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Make it make sense. Okay. So, yeah. But now... I'm not as harsh with it. Like, I'll be like, oh, let's do this instead of this. Because I do get it. Like, at the end of the day, you're paying your money. So it's like, if I tell you shave one side and braid the next, that's what I want you to do. And I get that. So now I just try to give suggestions. Like, oh, let's do this instead of this. Or like, you know, let's add a braid here or whatever. So I'm more nice with it now.
Trying to do it nicer.
Yeah, because listen, you pay your money. That's what you want.
So did you ever do that hairstyle?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so what did you do instead?
No. I think we did like a middle part.
Okay.
Called it a day. Like, no.
Okay. So what are some pros and cons of being a home-based stylist? Have you, or do you, you already told us that you don't do the salon, so.
Yeah, no, I don't do the salons. But the pro is I legit roll out of bed, brush my teeth, get in the shower, and I go downstairs. Okay. I don't have to, no commute process, no none of that. One thing that I do like too, I'm hungry. Hey mom, I'm downstairs. Can you like heat me up something? I can run upstairs real quick. Yeah. Okay. A con is everybody knowing where I lay my head at.
I was gonna ask you about that because how do you go about that?
Yeah, everybody know where I live at. I mean, it's I don't got beef with people, and I just feel like, listen, you want to come get me at this point. Like, I don't, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't think too much into it. I'm just like, at the end of the day, I give out good work. I don't do fuckery on people's heads. So
Yeah.
there's no need for somebody to want to
To
come
be
and
like,
line me
yeah,
or whatever the case may be. Like
yeah,
I treat my clients with respect. So I just feel like now had I, been one of them fucked up hairstylists, and I
yeah.
was like, damn, I gotta look over my shoulder. But I was never that hairstylist. So I didn't really,
Worry about that.
yeah.
So
Mm-mm.
that's good.
So now I don't care.
Mhm.
Like it is what it is.
Pull up if you want to, but don't. You know.
Don't.
Don't.
Yeah. Cause I'm gonna be waiting and my father gonna be waiting. Please don't.
So, do you believe that you're able, or is it possible to make a living with just being a hairstylist?
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. Like my same grandparents that told me, oh, this is not a job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When they're behind on rents or they need X, Y, and Z, they call me first. Okay. They
Yeah.
skip my mother, they skip my father, they come to me first. And I just feel like, yeah, one thing I wish I did do was like start the whole saving process from when I first started. But listen, when I first started, I'm buying designer every damn
Exactly.
day.
Yeah.
Okay. So had I not bought designer, I probably would have been very far off right now.
Mhm.
But yeah, you can definitely live off of being a hairstylist.
Okay. Okay.
Most definitely.
So, do you ever have people that want to like let you teach them, or like would you ever do one-on-one classes? Would you teach others aspiring artists?
So I get that a lot. So many people want me to teach them, and I just feel like it's still things that like everyone looks at my work and be like, yo, it's perfect. And I still look at it like, yo, it's good, but it could be better.
Okay.
So I still have that little, that little bug in me,
Yeah.
like, Naika, you could do more, you could do more, you could be better. I just feel like I'm that person. Before I give it out to the world, I want it to be perfect. And I'm trying to learn that, like, it's not going to be perfect.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And then I just have to work on my patience a little more because I just feel like teaching someone how to do something requires a lot of patience that I don't have at the moment. So when I,
Get
work on
older,
myself,
okay.
classes will be coming soon.
Okay. So aside from being a hairstylist, I'm aware that you also sell wigs and weaves, etc., right?
Yes.
So when did you add that on, and what made you want to do that as well?
So the reason why I wanted to start selling hair is because the girls be bringing me BS. BS. Like they want their hair to look like Jada Wade and Arrogant Tay, but bringing me $2 wigs.
Okay.
It's not gonna work. Like when it comes to wigs and how your hair looks, you need quality.
Mhm.
You need quality. You have to pay for quality. So I said, you know what? A lot of the girls, they want their hair to look like that, but they don't know where to get it from.
Exactly.
So I'm like, you know what, Naika, that's more bread in your pocket. Why don't you just provide the hair? Because like my best and most popular services are the ones where I provide the hair because clients hate the hassle of
Trying to find
ordering
a
the hair
wig.
from there. Then you got to drop it off. Or like, what if I order this wig and now the stylist says it's not up to par? Or I want my wig to be this color, but it was bad quality. So now the stylist can't, whatever. They just be like, Naika, you're the stylist. You know what you're talking about. You just buy the hair. So that's why I started providing the hair because I just feel like it makes it like a one-stop shop.
Yeah, literally.
It's convenient for both me and because me, I know this is great quality, so this install is about to come out bomb. And then two, the client knows whatever they ask for, they want rainbow, they want platinum and black or whatever, it can be done because I know the quality of my hair is great.
That's good. So is there anything that you would change about your business?
Oh, that's a good question. What would I change about my business? Wow, what would I change about my business? I don't think I would change anything.
That's good.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would change anything at all. I just feel like everything happens for a reason. And I'm doing a damn good job.
As you should be.
I'm doing a damn good job. So yeah, I wouldn't change nothing at all.
Okay. So what is one piece of advice that you live by that you'd give an aspiring stylist?
Keep on going. And like I know everybody might say that like, oh, that's so big, but you legit have to keep on going. Like you will have days where all 5 of your clients was terrible.
Okay.
And what I mean by terrible was like, had bad energy or, just being one of those bad clients.
Yeah.
Or you'll just might have days where like, damn, you made 2 bands yesterday, but today we only made $200. You really just have to keep on going because ain't nobody gonna root for you as much as you're gonna root for you. Like, as much as you may want that whole entourage behind you, you may not have that. You need to be your own entourage. So you legit have to just keep on going. And then I definitely say too, get into something that you like. Do not get into it for the money. Yes, the money. Yes, you may think like, oh yeah, this makes money, so I'm going to like it. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to legit like it,
Mhm.
and then you like it, find out how can you make more money from it. But make sure you like it. If you don't like it, it's not going to succeed at all.
Yeah. It's like you're not passionate about it. Do
Yeah.
what you love what you do.
Like you're legit going to just be do the bare minimum if you don't like it.
Exactly. All right. So, is there anything exciting that we should look out for?
Um so we can be looking out for Tillis Tailored Hair Lace Glue. So I just feel like one of my biggest pros is my retention for
Mhm.
my installs. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna come up with my own glue.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be coming out with my own lace adhesive, melting spray, hair mousse, and wax stick.
Okay.
That should be coming out December, New Year's ish.
Oh, okay. That's not
But
bad.
yeah,
That's like next month. End of
yeah,
February. All right. So we should be looking out for that. So I'm so
yes,
excited.
yes.
Is there
I'm
anything
excited
else
too.
that you
I'm
want to tell
excited
us?
too. Um, if you're thinking about starting a business, start that business.
Mhm.
Save up that money.
Mhm.
We never know when we're gonna have another pandemic again. So just make sure
I hope not. Oh my
you
god.
are secured in every aspect of your life. Fix that credit.
Yeah.
That credit needs to be fixed. And just do what you love.
Mhm.
Have fun with it. Like, yeah, you don't gotta be serious all the time. Like, just find what you love and just have fun.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
Okay. Okay.
But
So,
yeah, that's about it.
all right. So we're gonna stick by that. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Finessed, so NAI.FINESSED.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna follow that. And I thank you for coming on to Behind the Business today. It was a
Thank you for
pleasure.
having
Of course, of course. So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Behind the Business. We had Naika here today telling us all about her hairstylist and everything that goes into coming to where you are now.
Yes, yes,
If you
yes.
guys have anybody or you want to be on the show, just DM us at Behind the Business. And yeah, so thank you. And we'll see you guys later.
Toodles.